What's going on, everybody? So, as always, something crazy happens here, and we're going on. Just let me know if the stream is a little choppy here. I see it's on yellow, so we're gonna see what's going on before I continue and hit y'all with that stamp here. But yeah, we got a crazy week. It was a crazy week. We already know the Soulja Boy, this, that, and the third. We're gonna talk about that, but we're gonna talk about more musical stuff on some creative stuff. I'm not saying that Soulja Boy ain't creative.
Right.
So just let me know if everything is running okay, guys, and we're going to get right into it. All right, I guess it is running well. So let's go. Intro. All right, guys, so we are here. We are here. I had to keep that intro quick as hell. So we have a special guest today. We have platinum producer DDS in the building. What's going on? And
what's up? Thank you for having me again.
So if you ain't subbed to him, you are tripping, because he has some really dope Native Instruments, Machine Mark III tutorials, and all kinds of stuff. He's about to be a life coach as well.
Yeah, all of it.
Word. And we also have my wonderful co-host. Damn, that makes it sound like a female. Mr. Different. No, Mr. Different. We tripping out, man.
We do over here the Traptendo podcast. Y'all, what's good, everybody? Hope everybody enjoy it.
Yo,
it's about to be a wild one. It's about to be a wild one.
Oh man, such a wild week. So you already know we got to do a recap of last week's poll, man, because I always like to hear y'all criticisms and stuff like that, because without you guys, there is no show. So what I got here is a poll here, and we're gonna go over here. We're gonna see what's popping on the poll here. Whoa. Not Magic City.
Hey.
But all right, I have the new poll up right now, but last week's poll was it that? No. Last week's poll was NAMM 2019 is right around the corner. Are you hyped about it or whatnot? So it was 159 votes, 86%. Damn. 86% said yes, they're hyped. Then 14% said no. I'm not even going to show the comments because it was nuts. But the new poll is this right here, and I want y'all to see it. This was a crazy week for music, both technology-wise and trolling-wise, obviously relating to Soulja Boy. And I asked the question, and I want you guys to answer it. Who had the best week? And so far, Soulja Boy is winning over Korg, AKAI, and Future, and Future, and Teenage Engineering, which dropped something in between all this madness as well. So it's been a pretty good week here. And the first question I got, first topic we're gonna talk about is this right here, which was the AKAI Force, because I definitely want to hear more from Mr. Different, and I want to hear DDS perspective as well, if he will like a standalone piece for Native Instruments. So I'm going to start with DDS first, since he's the special guest, and I want to know if you checked out the AKAI Force or not.
I checked out your video on it, and it looks dope, I'm not going to lie. But my thing is, for me personally, since I have so much stuff tied to my computer, like all the VSTs I invested in and whatnot, I'll be like, am I losing all of that to have that unit? Now, if Native Instruments comes out with one, because I get so many comments and emails about people saying, oh, I know it's one coming. And I'm like, all right, if y'all say so, if it does come, I do want it. I do want it. I would love to see what that is. And then there'll be something to separate, but I just would want for them to somehow put complete into that or something to make it where if you already own these products, it can still be used in there. But I know the AKAI does come with sounds, because I heard you talking about it.
Ooh, does it? MXX Audio. If you ain't got nothing, a drum kit from them guys. Now, I don't co-sign many drum kit, any sound designers that often, except for like a few. But those guys really got it going on when it comes to drums. Then you got Sample Magic as well, which is another dope company. I worked with them a couple of times. I had bought a drum kit with them, and then they just emailed me or whatnot. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. I appreciate y'all joining in. Let me know if it's choppy too, by the way, because I see the little computer CPU bar on my thing. It's like but. Yeah, like really good quality drums, so you don't have to worry about that. Then you can merge it with Splice. Like they're supposed to be like be able to get on Splice and download your stuff from that standalone piece. So you got samples, but the synth engine itself is built by Air Music Technology, which they had the $1 synths like Expand and then Hybrid 3, which those are the ones that I like the most. And so I trust that the sounds will be very good. I mean, I don't have to worry about that. I don't think anybody. Accurate, what's going on? Accurate Beats? I'm sorry.
I was saying I'm not opposed to them sending it to me though. So Kai, if y'all see this, go ahead and send it. I'll do a video on that too. But
man, I wish I was privileged. I wish I was privileged enough to get that.
Wish I was privileged. Companies don't like me.
Shit.
I thought Rick the Kai fired. A Kai like, nah, bro. You sealed your fate.
I saw so many videos on that. I was like, maybe I'll just go pick one up. And after seeing everybody like, nah.
You know, makes it bad. I made a follow-up video where I compared the fire to the atom, and I actually went back through the fire. And you know, I got a different appreciation for it, but it's still not it. But I mean, I toned down a little bit. I did this new review. Y'all see it dropping next week. If I drop tomorrow,
I forgot though. I need to watch that video, man, because I saw it, but it was so much shit going on. It was like I don't know what to do. I'm looking at everything right now because there's so much things announced. But yeah, some good points from you guys. I think if Native Instruments made it, like the thing with standalone, like when you mess with a standalone unit. You gotta make it affordable enough for everybody to get it. So they had to put that in their consideration. Yeah. And then, Accurate is hype as hell for that AKAI Force. Oh my god, I know you guys rock the Native Instrument stuff, but man, just get Ableton Live Suite. Put your machine inside of Ableton Live. Get the push to, and you gonna lose it.
There you go.
You're gonna lose it. You're gonna spaz.
I was thinking about the Force, man, because I was thinking about getting at the time. I don't know if I'm doing now, but I was thinking about getting a Push 2 myself, and I was still kind of torn between the Push 2 and the Novation keyboard. And then when the Force came, I'm like, damn, you know, shit, that's like the best of. That's pretty much a Push with a standalone unit and the screen on it. So why not just get that instead, you know, for a little bit extra money? And I was gonna get the Live too, but shit, what $300 more? You get the Force, which is
right,
a good deal in my opinion. You know, so it's like $1,200 for the Live and like $1,499, like $1,400 for the Force.
Yeah,
like $300 more. Yeah, that's a good deal. I think it's a good deal. I like it. I think it's dope. I would love to try it out. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like say, hey, AKAI, if you're watching, send me one. I'll give it a good review, maybe.
Man, you got to give it a good review. It'll be. I think if you gave this a bad review, that would be kind of considered. Hey, at that point, anybody.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. At this point, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I just want to see like more, you know, hip hop, boom bap, trap production in it myself. You know, I want to see like more of that, like the real type shit, like stuff that I would make. You make, other people make, you know what I'm saying, see how it works.
At the very bare minimum, please send Accurate one. God dang.
Oh, yeah, man. I want to see some chops and stuff in that thing, you know, sampling to it, all that. That'd be dope as hell.
Right.
I could be killing that shit.
So, yeah, I mean, you know, I don't think, like, the sound engine itself, like me personally, I'm not, and this is no disrespect to any of the VST companies, but I'm not attached to a certain VST. Because I know how sound design works. And if I don't know, I'm willing to explore. Not every person is like that. And some people associate brand names, you know, with a certain sound. And that's besides the point. Like, every synthesizer in particular sounds exactly the same in some regards. Some regards. I ain't going to say always, but some regards. So I'm not really worried about that. But back to the theory about like if Machine made a standalone unit, I think it would be good. But at the same time, like what will be the price point will probably be where they would be at. And I think Native Instruments will probably it'll be probably cheaper if Native Instruments made it, and not cheaper as in like whack, but cheaper as in, you know, price point.
What they should do, if they do one, I think they should do like anybody who bought like Complete Ultimate or something like that should get like some kind of voucher, like some a discount off a little bit of it. That'd be a dope incentive to get people to buy if they do drop one. And I would like say like, oh, we see you bought, you know, Native Instrument Complete series, you know, hey, you get 20% off, 30% off of, you know, if you purchase one. Like, oh shit, hell yeah, why not? That'd be, to me, that'd be a good idea and a good business move. But yeah, you never know. Companies, you know, I'm throwing gems out there. You know, Personas is to me when they put their stuff on Splice. I mean, hey, I'm telling y'all, and they blowing us. I mean, it's just saying, nah, but yeah, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, be a good thing.
Any other thoughts on that, DDS?
Hey, I think it's cool. I would love to like mess around with it, and I think that it'll be different. Me personally, I would use that as something not tied to my usual setup. It'll just be something I do somewhere else, probably make some whole other beats because I don't need nothing else. I just need that one thing. So I like that idea. Won't have to worry about a computer or nothing. Just need that.
Yeah, because I think when you do stuff standalone, it's just a different process. Like you kind of feel unraveled versus like looking at your laptop, and it's just like one less movement. You're drawn in. You just it's easier to vibe that way, and that's kind of the reason why I like the Machine Mark III, because at the same time when I know it's plugged up to the laptop, but the experience is directly on the controller, unless you really want to do something that's not NKS format. And Sounds of Gear, shout out to Sounds of Gear, by the way. He has like a lot of NK stuff that's not NKS already, like Omnisphere 2, and I know a lot of you guys like that. Electra, which I'm probably going to buy the Electra maps from him. And I saw something else that he did that is a very... he had Hybrid 3 in there. And I was like, whoa, this guy is really getting nice with this NKS stuff. So,
damn.
Yeah.
I think it's more like Standalone using more like an instrument than just, you know, you feel like you're playing it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how I feel with it.
Yeah.
That's how I messed with the MPC-X, you know, it felt like I was actually playing the instrument instead of just, you know, clicking in stuff and dragging and dropping.
Yeah,
it felt like a part of me, and I like that. I like that whole standalone thing. I don't know.
The push ecosystem since AKAI Force, obviously. Well, I think AKAI came up with that format too with the APC Live, and then Ableton did the push, and then of course, you know, the push being crazy, but you know, they came up with that ecosystem of the 64 paths, which I thought was ugly as hell at first.
Hey, this in the videos a little choppy right now.
Oh, shucks.
It said audio is fine, just video chop. Yeah, I just want to point that out real quick.
All right. Yeah. Let me see. I might be able to reduce. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can reduce. Otherwise, I might have to jump off.
Yank you down to 720.
Probably so. Let me see. I'm gonna go. Yeah, if it's a little choppy, I'm gonna go ahead and
0.03 frames per second.
Oh, if it's 0.3 frames per second, then that's definitely not it. So we'll be right back in a second. I'm gonna start it over. All right. Okay, we back again. We was just talking about the AKAI Force. So we got DDS over here. And we got Mr. Different, but we're going to keep it going here. I will put in my bad in the chat. All right.
Big oof.
We good.
Right.
So, anyways, yeah. So I think that will wrap it up for the AKAI Force. There was some other stuff out here that I checked out that was really good, and the AKAI Force being one of them. But the next thing that I saw was this right here, and hopefully I'll be able to play the video, which features Chief Keef's lookalike. The Korg Mini Log XD. Oh shit.
That likes the Force to me. Here we go. So you do like Chief Keef.
That nigga doesn't look like Chief Keef though.
Okay. I ain't see this. I ain't seen this video. Dang.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Oh, bruh, this shit. Woo.
Bang bang. That's all I got here right now.
All right, so that's enough of that. But yeah, it's coming in at a pretty good price point. Like $649.99 is not bad for all the things it do. It's a MIDI controller.
First, 40. You said $649 or six?
$649.99 at Perfect Circuit Audio, which is my favorite spot to shop at.
Damn.
But then again, Korg, holla at your boys.
All right.
Plural.
I mean, some vocals too.
Ooh, we'll talk about the vocal series. Oh my god, that vocal modular is really tasty.
Well, I got some in my cart right now. About to press pay.
Yeah, really good price point for the vocal series. I think that's a really good move for them to start with that again. But the Korg Mini Log XD is really good. Analog polysynth, obviously, like. The best part about it is the fact that you have your ins and outs in the back. Then you have a USB port, thank God, and then you can put you can link it to like your older gear. Like I have a Korg MS2000, which is like rocking old, the virtual analog version of the Korg MS20. And then I have my Trinity, which I'm never selling ever, but the Korg Mini Log, where it shines at is that you have 200 patches, I think. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and fact check myself so I don't have everybody looking dumb here.
Yeah, they were like 200 factory presets, something like that. That's the idea with the other
500 slots. Yeah, 500 memory slots, but 200 presets. And then the best part about it has a sequencer built inside of it. So imagine having, again, Ableton Live and in the Machine Mark III do a very good job of sequencing in harmony and recording audio. Maybe the Machine a little bit better when it comes to truncating, but all stuff aside, I think that's really good. You know, just from that demo, you can see that it has a lot working for it.
Yeah, because I think they did took like what the stuff from the mini log and the mono log and pretty much combined it. Plus with the one above that, the bigger one, just took the best of all features and just slapped them together in a nice package. If I like about it. Yeah. That was sold me. I had a mini log for a little bit, but then shit got rough and I had to sell it that way back then. But yeah, I had one. I loved it. I thought it was like the best synth I ever had. So I definitely wanted to get another one. But now I saw that's like shit. I might well spend extra $150 and get the XD and be rocking.
But don't sleep on Korg now. Like Korg, Korg has been doing some crazy stuff. Like me going over to iOS. Like DDS, have you tried some iOS apps from like Korg gadgets?
Nope, I haven't.
Then you got a Mac too, so you can get a Mac. Oh, you know they have Korg gadgets that are NKS format, so you can throw it in the machine.
I need to look it up. Excuse me, I got choked on some candy. I never had. Hey, I did it again. That's real moments, but
non-scripted.
What was I trying to say? I've never had a hardware synth before. I wanted the Novation. I think it was the whatever one was the blue one with the vocal spot on it. Never had one, but I noticed with Omnisphere 2 they did an upgrade where you get a lot of hardware synth sounds in there now.
Oh, and that's a part of it.
With Omnisphere 2, if you already have it, you go and you update it.
Yeah. I'm talking about like one of the vocals you can use that in unison with the VST. Are you saying?
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that they got a whole library of hardware stuff, and I never got into hardware, but I am familiar with Korg and whatnot. I just haven't got the Korg gadgets and whatnot.
Yeah, but yeah, Korg gadgets, they got some really dope stuff that works in unison with the Mac, and that was one of the reasons why I was like, you know what, Windows, rip, but MacBook first when I broke my MacBook Pro, and I was like, damn, insurance got it fixed. Then I thought to myself, while it was gone, I was like, damn, when I was testing, it wasn't that great, but I know we off topic now, but I was like, damn, this is a 3K machine I got right in front of me, and it's not that much better than i7, the i9 version, the one I had too, with 64 gigs of RAM. But yeah, I was like, man, maybe I should go down to a 2016. Maybe I should.
Hey, I'm Mac Mini. I got the late 2014 Mac Mini. I think.
What?
Yep.
Man,
I maxed it out on their site.
Come on! I'm getting I think I'm getting a 20. I'm getting between a 2015 and 2016 one. I found some good deals on one like i7 and stuff like that for like cheap. if I'm gonna get for a MacBook.
Yeah. And then the other thing, or the reason why I was a little skeptical, is like, how much could I do streaming wise? You know what I'm saying? Because the graphic card does matter a little bit. Like, they don't give you the best graphic card. Even that $3,000 machine didn't have, it had a Radeon in it. But I was like, nothing wrong with Radeon for any guys out. Don't attack me, AMD guys. But yeah, it's still a good experience though, like video editing and all that. But back on topic, yeah, Korg's just been murdering it. Korg has just been murdering it, especially this past week or so with the modular. And then the drum, you know, a lot of people don't get. They're like, oh, they sound the same. I'm like, dude, you know, a sine wave is always gonna sound like a fucking sine wave.
You know, when them non-sound design people ain't gonna get with it. The ones who know how to make sound, they gonna get it.
Does it have presets?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I like presets though, but I like adding effects and stuff to presets too.
Oh yeah, I was taking and mangle it a little bit. Got to.
Yeah. And Cuckoo did a really good job of displaying the power of the drum, and then he also did a video on the modular too on his IG, where he was driving a car like with his Korg vocal modulator. He was making the car noises and squeaking. I was like, man, this dude he's badass.
Hey, Cuckoo, that dude, man, he underrated. He needs more views and subscribers than he really. He's the dope. He's
right,
dope as
right.
He's dope as fuck.
Yeah, I really fucks with Cuckoo, man. He's probably one of the my favorite channels to watch. Not really, like I've been trying to get him for the show, but you know I think he's in what, Norway?
Somewhere I don't.
Yeah,
yeah, he has to be because he did a video with one guy. I watched it, like videos like that in around Norway. So yeah, he's somewhere around there.
Yeah, I know he did a video with Andrew Endless Money Hung. If that's how he say his last name. I don't want to mispronounce his last name, but I know he did one with him. but yeah, that's dope. Oh yeah, you just put the Mac Mini thing back in there. He said Norway. Oh, he's okay. Born in Sweden, I think. Well, that will make sense because you know teenage engineering. Which brings me into that segue there. Let's talk about what teenage engineering just dropped on some humbug here. So teenage engineering just did their modular pocket operators.
But man, they want to see me broke. These companies want to see me broke this year.
Right,
straight up.
Right.
That threw me for a loop. When you posted that, I said, "What the hell is this ad? Let me check this out." I said, "Damn." Talked to my girlfriend. Said, "Hey, can I spend some money this month? Next month?" That's shit. That looks dope. That shit look dope as hell.
Yeah, a lot of people was comparing it to the Nintendo. What's it? The Lago set.
Oh, the cardboard box thing. Yeah.
Disrespectful bastards.
I mean, it's hands on, literally, because you gotta build it. You can't you don't just open the box and it's there. So I mean, I think it's a dope concept too. You know, you making your synth, like you making it yourself, like it's yours. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, $349 is not bad when you think about, like, I think the cheapest one you can get is the Make Noise No Coast, which is a desktop synth, a desktop modular synth. So no, $349 for their analog Monty Pollock synthesizer. You know, just a little bit of DIY. You know, you got to do it yourself, but it doesn't look too difficult to build.
I mean, for what it comes with, like I was reading what it comes with. It comes with all these oscillators, VCOs, filters, sequencer. Like, I mean, if you're getting like regular modular, you'll be spending well over that much for like a single module compared to what you get with all that for just that. You know what I'm saying? It's probably I bet it's gonna sound amazing. I ain't heard no sound demos of it, but I'm pretty sure if it's teenage engineering, it's gonna sound, you know, mind blowing in my opinion.
Got all the pocket operators, man. DDS, have you tried any of the teenage engineering stuff?
Nope, I haven't, but I'm looking at it and it looked like something I would just have fun just messing around with.
Yeah,
getting hands on with.
All I know is I really miss my OP1. I really wish I wouldn't have sold it. But shout out to Sarah. She bought it and damn, broke gang.
He's on fire.
But yeah, this, like, what I think about the prices and whatnot, it's not bad. Like this one right here is $500. The 400 is $500 or $499, however you want to look at it, and it comes with like it said, well, analog synthesizer, 3 oscillators. Holy crap! Now, damn.
I'm saying come with acid oscillators, filters. I know one come with a sequencer, I mean, you look at it like that, you're like, buying, like I said, if you're into modular gear, I don't know if anybody is, but you're in the modular gear, one module could cost you upward of $200-$300 by itself, a good one. You know what I'm saying? So getting all that for that price is like no brainer in my opinion. Yeah. But we got a lot of broke gang out there, so they're gonna look at like, no, it's too much. That I got put together too. I got put together. No, it's too much money.
Oh hell no. Can I pirate it?
Man. Oh man! Wait till Soulja Boy put on his site, then buy
one. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That's coming up next. He gonna wouldn't be surprised.
Come on, come to DAW.
Yep, I wouldn't be surprised.
He been rip off of FL Studio. What?
Oh man!
Nah, I better stop. Man. Oh, Slim, chill.
Yo, I'm still bugging off of the last podcast with Busy Work Beats. I had no clue of how funny that guy is. and he was killing me mostly. I was like, you know what? I love it. But yeah, it looks really good, man. Like I really like it. Then they got the sequencer, of course, is 149. Guys out there in Sweden are doing some really good stuff. I know a lot of Swedish designers, and these guys are second to none when it comes to like engineering. That's the name, Teenage Engineering. But these guys right here are really good. And then on top of that, they understand the hipster concept of like the mixture of youthfulness and like how to build something that people could take serious. They have style. Mm-hmm. So that's what I really like about a lot of the Swedish designers, like Club Grand. Like they do all the plugins and stuff like that. Their plugins, there's no plugin that they haven't done that doesn't have their own style and that they step into. Like that tape,
right? Like
that tape plugin. What is it called? DAW cassette. Yeah.
There's cassette and LP. I think. Yeah. But vinyl, LP, and cassette. But yeah, I mean, like I don't think they need to put that resize button on all their stuff and get that. I keep telling them that, like, man, you'll make some good play, but please give me a resize GUI button. That's all I need. Let me stretch it just a little bit, make it a little bit bigger. But the stuff is good, yeah. So
yeah, and it gets even better on iOS too. By the way, I'm coming with the video, guys, so don't worry about it. I got to do a lot of stuff. iOS probably might take more over my channel than anything, but yeah. I gotta give a shout out to Accurate too. By the way, there's actually some more cats out there in Sweden that really do make some dope beats. But I mean, like when I look at international music producers, they're on a different level of what we do out here. I think we really do follow a trend, and then when they do something like trap, it's like something like that "Leave Me Alone" joint. That shit was like, I'm like, damn, like these dudes straight took Zaytoven style to another level. I'm like, damn. Zay out here like, whatever, I'm getting checks, bruh. What you doing?
Man.
So what else do we have here? We talked about Korg, we talked about Teenage Engineering. We don't have to start the damn chat like I start the stream like 400 times. Oh, there was something I was gonna sneak in here. I saw something from Den and DJ here. I don't know how y'all feel about like DJing MIDI controllers, but I'll speak my piece once I show this off to you guys. It's the DJ Den and DJ Prime 4. Hopefully it'll load.
Everybody in the house, rock the party. Everybody in the house.
Don't like the demo. I don't like the demo at all.
So the standalone.
I didn't even peep that either. That is standalone.
Told you this is gonna be the year. Standalone and iOS stuff, mobile stuff, man. It's gonna be the year.
I think my biggest beef with the Den and DJ Prime 4 is the fact that it's huge. That shit is humongous. Look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, but what is? Damn,
yeah, that is.
You know what I'm saying? And the whole point of MIDI controllers in general, to me, in my opinion, when it comes to stuff like this, is portability.
Right.
Otherwise, I might as well just be rocking vinyl.
True.
That makes sense.
Pads are dope.
So basically, okay, so it's okay. That's yeah. I need to learn how to DJ first.
And that's what I'm trying to do. I got that tractor, and
Boy, you better put in that work, player.
I was with it. I was using it for a couple days, and I got back in on the beats heavy, and it's just sitting right there. Like, I need to get back on it.
I dabbled a little bit in DJing back then, but I never got heavy into it. I actually bought the when they released the S2 controller. I think what it was, the S2 or the S1, Native Instruments. One that controls there's the one after the smaller one. I bought one then, at the time, because I had the money and whatever. But yeah, I didn't stick with it. That was my fault, but I might get back into it. DJing looks fun.
I definitely want the S4. I know I do. I thought about it. I thought about getting it just to buy it and then doing stuff on Twitch. Like, I was like, I could use Twitch, for that, and I could go balls deep in DJ mixes, because I don't think people understand, like, when I put the name DJ Av, I actually DJ, scratch, and all that. And then on top of it, I could do some hipster shit for the kids, but...
Sure, man. It's another side of you we want to see.
I looked at it as a another way to put my beats out there. I could just DJ a whole bunch of beats that I already made, or if I had songs with some people, I can put that in the mix and just start uploading them to YouTube, getting them heard.
Right.
And even with people in the community, like, oh, I want to send you some of my music for your stream. All right, let me check it out. I'm about to put it on there. If people don't like it, they're gonna let you know.
Get on the mic. That shit. I stopped it because it's trash. All right, I stopped it because it was trash.
Right.
Turn
on, do it.
But yeah, it's really good. Like, I like that the Denon controller, to stay on topic. I think that's a really good controller. I just think my issue is it's really huge, but give it that all the electronics and the things that it can do, the packs, and me coming from Denon turntables and all that. Well, Denon CDJs, because I was broke, gang, so I had the Denon DNS 1000s. It didn't even have the motorized platter. It was just like these little plastic platters, and they were trash. But I thought I was king shit back then. But I like Denon stuff. I like that form factor. I always like the way that they executed things, and I like to see them do well. I like to see all companies do well, by the way. I'm not really a fanboy, but I do have my favorites. I guess I am a little bit of a fanboy.
I mean, you gotta be a fanboy. You gotta be a fanboy on everybody has their one company or whatever brand that they love to death. I mean, everybody gotta admit it, but you at least gotta be, when it's time to be honest about that brand, you just gotta be honest about that brand. You can't sit there and just continue to, lie. Just be honest about it. That's all I say. Have your favorites, but be honest too. Shit, ain't no wrong with that.
Yeah. Any more of that input there, player? We need that multi-platinum input.
Say on the DJ side, I haven't even got started yet. I need to go ahead and get started. But no, that thing was huge though, man. That'll take up this whole little table I got set up right here. Like, it'll probably make the table collapse. It's probably heavy.
You're gonna buy another desk right there for that thing.
I'm reading the chat right now. I see that AKAI was talking about, because AKAI has, I seen him rock on the S4, and I like the fact that the mixer is standalone, so you can still use your vinyl. Because my experience, oh yeah, by the way, I went into Guitar Center like 3 or 4 times this week to return shit, but like, yeah, I know, Juno Records. I'm just gonna shop in London from now on. But when I was messing with the turntables themselves, the little MIDI controller ones, I noticed there was some latency. Like, I was scratching, I was like, no, this does not sound right. And then on top of that, I was like, man, this fader, doesn't feel right, because I'm used to inner fader, which is like the top tier scratch DJ fader. When you want really tight cuts and all that. Like, I noticed the difference in that. The other one, I think, is what a infinity fader, which I'm not a fan of, but. I noticed, like, when you scratch and stuff like that, or if you're into doing certain things, there is a slight delay in it. Like, I can feel the latency. So that was my real beef about that. We still connected, or?
I'm here. I'm reading some of the chat right now.
Yeah, I was too.
So I know 48 Productions, he asked a question. He said, do you think the MSI GS65 is worth it? I guess he's talking about like the laptop. a lot of people have mixed feelings about that laptop. I don't know. DDS, do you think anything about Windows gaming laptops?
Listen, I left Windows alone, man. I don't even. When I hear Windows, I'm already on the. Nah.
I mean, them gaming laptops are only good for gaming, in my opinion. From my experience, like I had a gaming laptop. I had 3 of them. They all died. So I built a desktop, and they had no problem ever since.
Hey, I'm almost 4 years in. Don't wish death on my shit.
Silicon Valley was good for you, then, because they shitted on me every time. It might be considered.
What brand? What brand, Mr. Different?
Man, I had a Dell one. I had a. Hey, we all were broke at one point. Hey, I ain't made no money from the wilds, but I had a Dell, I had an Acer, and I had a Asus one.
Ooh, no, not the Asus.
Yeah, they all died on me. But then again, it was like at that time, it's like I was buying like I can say that the high spec ones. I was buying like kind of the middle tier ones.
Okay.
And then like I say after that last one went dead on, I said, no, I was gonna build a B-stats computer and deal with. So I just dropped the money, built the computer, and then So yeah, I guess you pay for what you get. You get what you pay for. Point blank period. So if you're gonna buy something, if it's but you still it's still kind of toss up in my opinion. I say build it that way what's inside of it.
Right.
Upgrade it. And it's gonna work the way you want it to work.
Not to mention, you'll be able to replace parts, and you gain a knowledge that you wouldn't get from just going in the store and just saying, oh well, I want that, or your laptop might or your desktop might just go out. Your power supply, which is like a $70, probably even less, a problem, and you just go out and you spend like $500 to $1,000 on a new desktop. So yeah, I agree with you.
Unless you buy one from like a really reputable company, that the pre-built company. There's some good ones out there that makes like dope ass pre-builts that are pretty affordable. I know Origin's one of my favorite.
That Walmart one though.
Hey, it's so much good stuff. Hey, it's bad because everybody making fun of it first. I was included. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, man. But after seeing the videos, the benchmarks and all that, it's actually a pretty. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's worth the price it is, but far as like benchmarking and all that, it's doing pretty good right now. So
yeah,
Walmart did something right, I guess, but they cheaped out on the components, but they still get the performance, even though But I think you'd be better off buying it for somebody else. Same price to get something just as good for somebody else.
Yeah, shout out to Aries Carson for subscribing. I really do appreciate that.
Damn, son.
But yeah, like I think yes. Well, when it comes down to it, if you're going to go, that's why I'm going Apple. That was another thing I was going to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it in a separate video, but we could discuss it. I was looking at the Mac Mini. Now, the reason why I was looking at the Mac Mini is because, one, it's portable. I could put it into my to-go bag or whatever you want to call it. What you call it? You know how people have been doing that what's in my bag type shit? You could put that in your bag.
There you go.
And, I think if you spend like $1,000, you do get a decent processor. You can go up to an i7 and get 16 gigs of RAM. Of course, you'll probably get like you can choose how much memory you want, and it'll be a solid state. So you're off to the races there. The only thing you just have to do is get a monitor. I'm good on that. I got my Acer right in front of me. 1 millisecond of latency, so it's good for gaming. 1080p. I don't need no damn 4K right now.
No.
And it's also a 144 refresh rate. So, Mac Mini just seems like very perfect for me. And I think it would be really good for a lot of people, especially if you want to stick in the Mac world. And on top of that, of course, Mac has some crazy apps and stuff.
And the thing about that too is when I first got it, I got the Mac Mini. Like I barely had any money. I took like $600. I'm like, I'm just about to buy a Mac. Got it. And then that one still runs. I bought that one in like 2013. It's not the one I use now because
I'm about to say, if you use that now, I'm going to get to 2013.
It was basic, so it wasn't nothing special about it. It was just something that I can get started with. And it lasted to probably about 2015 or so. Like it still worked, but I was like, when I started getting Omnisphere and I want to use all these different instances of it and all that, it started messing up. Okay. So I went to Apple.com and went up there and just said, I want as much RAM as I can get. I want as much of this, much of that, much as this.
Yeah.
Ordered it, and I don't have no problems.
And here's another thing, too, because for the people that's asking these questions about laptops and stuff like that, a desktop processor is faster than a laptop processor unless the laptop is a desktop equivalent. So if you have an i3 and a desktop, that's about as equivalent to an i7 4th gen. I found out the hard way, but again, I got benchmark scores and stuff like that, and I saved them. So when time is needed and people want me to prove them wrong, I'll send the benchmarks out there, facts, and then I'm gonna send them to Linus Video, facts. But the Mac Mini is a really good alternative. Portability, you can bring it to the studio with you. Studio's going to have a monitor with you. People are going to look at you with respect because you got an Apple product. Respect. I need to put a sound bit of put some respect on my name.
Hey man, you get all set up, man.
But like the desktop processor is more powerful, and then of course you can use and things are affordable in that realm, even in the Apple world, because once you start going into the MacBook Pro Air and all that stuff, that's when they're gonna jack the price up, and obviously because the parts are very scarce, and they gotta make it like graham cracker size so it can fit on the damn motherboard,
Right.
so they can please all the people that want to be hipsters in the world of I guess that just want their shit to be thin. But yeah,
I'm saying that's one thing I do like about Mac. So you can buy an older Mac and still be good, because I mean they hold their value for a long time.
right.
I say I'm getting up. They said 2015 one or 2016 one, and that my mentor, he uses one still to this day. I mean, going ham with it. So I'm like, shoot, I'm spending add some money, I can just get one of them, shit, rock with that, get myself it.
Dude, we gotta do the hood benchmark test, which would be the Omnisphere test. You gotta can it pull up 3 Omnispheres? If it pass that test, then we can get that MacBook.
Yep.
Or that Windows laptop. You can't pull up Omnisphere. If you pull up Omnisphere and this shit loads for like 2 minutes, nah.
Make sure it's a legit copy too,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that crap version, they gonna load it. They
gonna load it all. It's gonna give you an error.
Sounds not found. but I download 40 gigs.
What's crazy is I was at a studio one time and they're like, "We got everything in here. We got everything you ever think of, man. None of that stuff was working. Not one thing was working." I'm
my God.
Yeah, man. Y'all ain't pay for this stuff.
Yeah, nah. Oh, we got to wait for new crack to come out. We have it.
And that's the other thing. You pay for your software, and you're moving on to the Mac world. Just go right back to the company, and they will gladly, if they don't have if you don't have the download, they'll gladly resend you like the Mac version, because most people prefer that. Most developers work on Mac, and then they do PC later. Like, all right, the PC,
There you go. Yeah. Shit, fuck it. Send a crack out for him.
Put on audios real quick, because these guys will go grab it.
then they come to Mac. Man, I'll tell you, man. We need to have a whole podcast on pirating, man.
Damn, son.
That'd be a good one.
Oh man.
That'd be lit sauce.
All right, so moving on to the next topic there. I appreciate the person that asked that question in the chat. So we're gonna talk about that guy. Yes, we're into the fuckery part. We're gonna talk about Soulja Boy here, and I got a video. And it's a 7-minute video, so we can commentate in between it. And my thing is with Soulja Boy is this. Whoa, what's that? Her name, Nadeska. She don't look good in this pause right here.
Saw the angle.
I caught the bad angle with her doing with her weak eye.
I'm done.
Yo. All right. So, Soulja Boy's been doing this thing, right? So right now in the poll, he is obviously at 60%. He's winning the poll. So you, again, visit the community tab. If you don't, I'll show the community tab again here. But yeah, Soulja Boy is winning. The Drake meme and the Tiger meme is killing. Everybody has. Even Mr. Different got in that shit. I meant to save it too. I'm gonna reshare that.
I can send it to you real quick. Fuck that.
Word.
It's right. Well, sent through what you call it, can I? Google Hangout. I'm sending right now.
So. But yeah, obviously, out of all the topics here, Soulja Boy was definitely the highest in demand here. So, talking about this guy here, I don't know where to go next here. Let me go ahead and close some stuff out because let's save some bandwidth. But
It's in Hangouts when you're ready.
but
Yeah.
so let's go ahead. I'm gonna press play on this, and we're gonna listen in on what Soulja Boy says about his gaming console and all this other fuckery he's been about.
I resolved everything. I came up here and told my fucking story finally, and y'all, I stopped all this capping, y'all lying on my fucking name and trying to play me, and now everybody that see this, y'all gonna look stupid as fuck. And if they say Soulja Boy came up there and checked all that stupid ass, and I did what I had to do.
Wait a second.
Soulja, I don't know if you did that.
Soulja, but wait,
The game-
hold on. Before, let's clarify that because at the same time, brother, all that.
He is fake Chase.
Nigga.
Go ahead, go say what you gotta say. Go ahead.
Yeah, as men.
Yeah,
Damn,
me
what?
and my nigga when you say, and that's me and my nigga when you say you sold it out, and y'all say this nigga do he got money, and y'all sitting up here playing me for the last 2 days, nigga. Don't do that. Don't do that, my nigga. Don't do that.
Who's playing?
Nigga, I'm not no cap ass, rap ass, fake fuck nigga, street
That's
nigga.
fine.
I'm not one of
Alright,
these
that's fine.
industry ass
That's
niggas.
fine.
I'm the
That's
realest
fine.
nigga y'all admit. I'm the realest nigga in the rap game.
And you know what really is funny about the way when Soulja Boy is doing his thing and stuff? Like you can feel the switch when he switches on to trying to be hard and when he switches off to being himself.
Right.
Like right there, he's like, no disrespect. He don't know how he is. I'm like, man, first of all, man, is that supposed to be your Atlanta? So that's supposed to be the ATL Soulja Boy because all my cousins, all that, yeah, they country as hell. Yeah, they East Atlanta niggas. Yeah, they Southside dudes and all that. But they don't sound like that.
I mean, he the hottest out right now. You know what I'm saying? He's trending #1. He gotta do that.
Man.
I mean, he doing his thing, but I don't know.
That's some marketing right there.
Hey, that's good marketing, man. I mean,
And
it's
then-
working for him.
Speaking of which,
it bring up the conversation of where he's staying. But go ahead.
well, speaking of which, we're gonna talk about the gaming console. That's why I like this clip right here.
Oh,
Let me see if I can find it.
that man said on Barrett's Play, he says he's gonna play Fortnite one day.
Yo,
Yeah, I saw that.
Well,
did you
I
see
said,
DJ Academic? Do you see the face that DJ Academics had? Like, man, I am not worried about this guy.
They stayed on his face, man. They
Yo, now when DJ Academics doesn't have panic in his face, bruh, you are not a threat.
Hmm.
At all.
damn.
At all.
There you go.
You are not a threat.
Draco, dang, man, you scare him. Should have pulled Draco out.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me continue.
Motherfucker, that's what I think.
I'm telling you.
Fuck you talking about?
You say
369, bro. You played that man, bro. You supposed to been in homie, bro. You ain't had that man back, bro. Why that man sitting in jail right now, bro? Why you ain't get that nigga no advice? Why you ain't look after him, bro?
I did. Just like I'm giving you advice.
You ain't look after that man, bro.
Hold on,
All right, now that was a very good point because that's my whole issue with academics. Because me, when somebody is my homie, I don't give a damn if he's ignorant or not. I'm gonna tell him the best way possible, even if I gotta put hands on him. Like, dog, you are fucking up. That was a good point. Tiger.
There you go.
I just saw somebody. China. His damn console's made in China.
Some man said that man Gucci headband yellow.
I saw that.
That thing. And
Yeah.
he kept it on every interview he went to after that.
Shit, he
Yeah,
got a
I'm looking for
repainted Xbox. The box looked like a repainted Xbox 360
Oh,
box.
that's the next console. That's the next console he got coming out. He got the PSP coming out, the Vita or whatever it is coming out. Today.
Vito.
The Vita. He got that coming out. Then he got the Xbox One version. Yeah, he's gonna come preload with Fortnite. Watch. If we say it, the way he say it.
No, but that was funny though. When he was like, "Can I play Fortnite on this?" He was like, "Yeah." I mean, you will be on the next one.
I like that boy, Soulja, man. He boy.
Capping.
Yeah.
I mean, boy.
He said, Bad Boy Entertainment said that's the Mississippi in him. Shit, he didn't even mention Mississippi. I'm like, man, hold up. He mentioned Simpson Road. That's out here in Georgia. He mentioned Chicago. Then he says from California.
Yeah.
He didn't say nothing about Mississippi. I've always known him to be a sippy boy. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. I fucks with everybody really, but in the South, man, that's disrespect. You know it. You should know better. But let me continue with the video here.
Hey, before you start it,
okay.
How are you listening to it? I was just wondering. I mean, like, can we hear it at the same rate you hearing it?
Yeah, I just kind of paused the stream just for a little bit, unmuted so I could hear it.
Okay, I was just making sure because that's what I was doing. I'm like, I don't want to be too far behind.
Oh, my bad.
We're like a few milliseconds behind. So,
okay.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah,
right.
that's my bad. So I'm about to start it again, and we're gonna just go. I'm gonna go and play the 7 minutes.
I gave you advice when you went to jail. I said, stop showing them guns online, nigga. Stop. Then you got locked up.
Yeah, and everybody learn. You know what I'm saying? You go through a learning experience, bro.
And I'm hoping he learned. And I'm hoping he learned, and he don't have to pay the price.
But he's not gonna learn, bro. He in the feds, racketeering charges, bro. This
I
not
know,
no
very
Draco.
serious.
This not no you could pay a lawyer and get probation. This is real time.
I know.
This man could lose his whole life. You was the closest nigga to him, bro.
You know what
Y'all was all on the social media playing and joking and shit. That shit hurt me, bro. I didn't even know Holmes. You could have been like, 6, chill, fool, for real. You ain't know me. You DM me and gave me advice, put my guns down. You ain't even know me. That's your right-hand man.
I told that nigga all the time.
You supposed to make sure that didn't happen, I ain't trying to, I ain't trying to blame you. I ain't trying to throw you under the bus, but I'm saying you could have prevented. You could have prevented that.
Hold on. You know what he said every time? Something similar to what you said. He said, listen, when I was broken, fucked up, nobody had shit for me, no advice for me.
So he wasn't. Basically, he didn't listen to you.
No, he didn't listen to nobody. Everybody was telling him shit, bro. You get me? Again, I still think, I'm hoping for the best, but everybody told him. Nigga, I repeatedly told him. Yeah. Don't do certain shit. Don't be, but like.
He did it anyway.
Again, when
this chat, I swear.
And you think that shit, like 50 Cent did it. 50 Cent blew up from a formula. That nigga kept that formula forever. And you could give that nigga advice.
I love 50, man. I stopped to see 50 yesterday. He gave me a bottle of that shit, that little Durami Sherman. What you call it?
FN or something?
All right, where do we go from here?
Man, I ain't got no problem with you, bro. I ain't mean to disrespect you. I ain't trying to call you stupid.
So, yeah, I'm just,
you know what I'm saying? But like when I get into my emotions, bro, I got passion for this, bro. And when I feel like niggas trying to play me, this is my life.
If this don't work,
I feed my mama career. I feed my daddy, my cousins, my little sister, brother, aunties, and uncles with this shit. Yeah. So I can't let y'all stop my money and play me in front of the world. I gotta come up here and do this, bro.
But again, like when we
he was referring to when they was talking about the console then.
Some people might not just have information. It's good that you came up here for us to talk so that we could get that shit out here. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that we could all understand.
And we gotta fact check that nigga too, man. Because these joints ain't shipping right now. Niggas is mad.
Oh, here you go.
This is what happened. This is what happened.
Mad people in my DMs. Talk to me.
I didn't know this shit was gonna blow out the water.
Yes, sir, gang. Yeah, Academics is a snake, but snakes are popular, man.
2 video games before, beefing with Soulja and fighting Soulja Draco edition, iPhone games in the App Store.
Didn't you have a car shit?
All that, but I didn't think this was gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? I thought I had an idea to come out with a video game console. I was gonna put it out. It was gonna do like, 20, 30 units. So I don't know. I didn't know.
I get what you're saying.
Bro, I put this shit out, bro. The shit did $1 million in less than 30 days.
This nigga said the damn gaming console sold $1 million. You are a fool.
I'm thank God I got all this clout now.
There's 200,000
niggas, and they right on the phone.
Yep, Nintendo about to have about 20 million of that.
It's a beautiful thing, bro. We're back ordered right now. So many people ordered so many consoles. I'm behind on shipping. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was gonna get $1 million in sales. Y'all gotta wait y'all turn. If y'all want a refund, get it. We sent the email and told everybody we apologize. We didn't expect this much success, and they said fine. We'll wait till our package comes. Stop.
Yeah, all you have to do is just go to AliExpress and you can get that same console for twice as cheap. But
it's the name behind it's a brand, man. It's like that's how it is. People like the brands, man. They want the name behind it.
Right.
Because it's got Soulja Boy tied to it. Oh, I listen to Soulja Boy, so why not support Soulja Boy by buying this overpriced console that he got?
DDS, are you gonna get you a Soulja Boy gaming console?
Not at all, man. Maybe if you make one that can really play Fortnite, I might. But till then, I'm just gonna wait for a minute.
Hey, young Draco, man, just send me one, send me a rack, and I'll make a good review for you.
Oh, that video was laggy as fuck. That's why Yeah, I couldn't help that. That was the actual video quality. The person did that so they wouldn't say they can monitor. See, there was that channel was finessing how Soulja Boy is finessing a lot of the people out here that's buying them damn consoles, basically. So basically that's why that content was like that. But my thing is this. And it really bothers me because I was seeing how naive people are, and I at first I thought it was like, it's people are just trolling the troll and just like going along with it because it's very funny. But there's people that were saying, they hating on the black man and blah blah blah, and he got the licenses for it. And I'm like, bro, first of all, when was any time that you seen Mario on fucking Sega Genesis, Xbox? I went Sega Genesis. Most of these niggas that's in this chat weren't even born then. But on PlayStation, he never. Ever. Like, he's lying. Like, that's what it is. And I'm not saying naive as in for people to think that I'm just really making fun of you guys. But, naive as in y'all not know. That's not how licensing works. Nintendo don't play those games. They only licensed Zelda to Philips when they had the 3DO gaming console. Nobody remembers that probably unless you watch it on YouTube about 3DO and how shit it was. But
oh god, that Zelda game.
Yeah, which was an animated game that was atrocious. And that was the only time, and they learned their lesson from there. Now, Sony themselves actually was under the Nintendo umbrella, and Nintendo didn't work with them on a CD console back when the Super Nintendo was around. So that's why the PlayStation got popped out, and that's kind of the reason why it's kind of karma, because Sony being the leading video game console company, almost at they're edging towards 1 billion sales in the PS4, which is crazy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like that's not how that's not how licensing works. Like that, he's finessing the hell out of everybody, and that console in itself with the emulation doesn't even run the emulation good enough to even warrant a purchase anyways. I saw my boy in the chat here. I'm trying to look for it. Bama Boy Entertainment. Shout out to Anwars. But yeah, he was talking about how it says HD and it doesn't even have an HDMI out.
It's 720p HD.
Goddamn, 480. 480i.
Half HD. Oh, it's a goddamn interlace. Goddamn.
Crazy.
He ain't got the P with it. Damn. So one of his consoles got the HDMI on it now. He added it to it.
Oh, the Fuse one that he was trying to push, and that can't even run Fortnite. That has a pro. See, this is some nerd shit. Like sitting there talking about Soulja Boy, and I'm gonna go over to the nerd shit. But that's all right, man. Education, knowledge is power. But that console, it has a weaker processor than the Switch, so there's no Fortnite gonna be on there at all. No Fortnite can make that.
And she got like the bootleg iOS knockoff Android version.
And then I was watching some reviews on that, and they were saying like when you pick it up, it's literally just like a little lightweight brick type thing, and like in order for you to switch games, you got to walk up to it, turn the thing off, turn it back on, and all that stuff. Like there's no.
It's probably a plastic.
You ain't getting no updates with that or nothing.
It's probably a plastic case with a little chip inside of it.
Right.
Everything put on. That's all it is. I've been inside.
They were like, sometimes you go to one game and it take you to another game. I was finding that stuff entertaining. Like sitting there watching, like people actually bought it and they were like making it like they were excited about it. But I guess they're excited to rip it apart.
You could have bought one, made a video about it, and made twice as much money. Or 4 times as much money as you made the video off of.
Especially right now.
Exactly. You could have bought one and got your million views easy, and then made your money back plus more.
Yo, you got the watch and everything.
Yo, and that's another thing. Like he doesn't understand. Like, okay, so this is how it works. If Soulja Boy, if you ever come to my channel, and shout out, I'll make a beat for you, player. But
That's young Draco.
Yeah, why you on the roll, player? Why you on the roll trending and shit? Might as well just get what in with your enemies. But I'm not his enemy. I'm just somebody that's giving them good advice, especially legal advice here. But China has different copyright laws. That's why they can do the whole knockoff iPods, earpods, which are damn expensive because I was gonna get me a pair. And the iPhone and iPad and the gaming consoles and stuff like that. Which one of the I can't remember if that gaming console was actually taken off the Chinese market. That might be the wrong one. I think Linus Tech Tips reviewed one of those. But I do find it hilarious that everybody is doing reviews on them too. The gaming community is just doing their due diligence to to ruin this guy.
Hell yeah.
And like the thing is about that, like, guys, you can't just go around finessing people and not think that they're going to either A, not beat your ass. I use A first, right? B, sue your ass. Or C, all the above. I'm not even go to D. I just can't think of anything else. C, all the above. But yeah, like, out here in America, things work different. Like, people like patents and copyright law and all that, And damn, what the hell? Oh, my Ableton. Whoa, that is sick as hell. I just realized that my keyboard is able to sync with the damn iPad. Off topic. But that's crazy. I never knew that about the Korg Tactile. But, like, you have to understand, you cannot finesse and try to make these small come-ups so that you could talk shit, then be out and loud about it and not expect no type of retaliation. An update on Soulja Boy and his successful gaming console, if y'all don't know, both his websites are down. Like, it was just the Soulja gaming website. And then it's the Soulja, what's the other one? Soulja Watch. That's down. So with him, supposedly, because he said Nintendo approached him because he had the license, because he was making all that money. He was asking him how he do it. I was like, first of all, if you get the license for it, that means that Nintendo already knows. And they're getting money with you. So that's a lie. Like, straight up.
They just wait. They waiting to get into that pocket. That's all it is. They like make as much money you want to, make as much money you can. Yeah, they're gonna take it. They're gonna take it right back.
And it's nothing about hating on the brother. Stop that bullshit. Like, I hate to be the guy, the black guy that calls out some other black guy for hypocrisy or anything like that. And I don't want to be that guy where people just call out like, yeah, motherfucker, yeah. But no, I gotta be real. I would want somebody like he was talking about academics stepping to 6ix9ine. I'm stepping to Soulja Boy on the tip that you got to calm this shit down because you're gonna get sued the shit out of. You're gonna be poor as hell, and you're in a great opportunity. You have a great opportunity, despite all the fuckery, to help out the community the way you should help out the community at your position, and that's what matters the most.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Your thoughts on this DDS?
My thoughts on it. I did a video about it where I talked about
yeah,
the aspect of his influence on people in general. Like, not even with, like, I took the whole gaming thing a part of it. I thought that was crazy because, like I said, I saw the people doing videos about it and all that, and I'm like, they had something where it was I forgot what it was, like Mario Kung Fu, and they're like, but it was a Jackie Chan game with Mario's head on it throughout the game. Just some crazy stuff. So I was just like, that's crazy. I'm leaving that alone. But it came like to where in that specific interview, Nadeska was like, why so many businesses though? Why you got so many businesses? Like, I was like, okay, like, that's crazy. Like, let the man have his businesses, but
facts, yeah.
Outside of that whole thing there, I thought about it. I'm like, dang, like, he really inspired me back in the day. Like, I remember hearing the Soulja Boy when I had the little white iPod with the wheel and it didn't have no color on it or nothing. I was up there listening to Soulja Boy going to school, learned how to make beats. Oh, he on MySpace. He doing it with FL Studio Demo. I'm up there. All right, let me find FL Studio Demo. Messing around like that.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. He did. So, he was when he did that Crank the Soulja Boy. He used FL. He used the oldest version of FL.
Yep, in the demo, which is crazy. So it's like he influenced me and some of the people around me at the time. We making beats. Oh, he on YouTube. Look, Soulja Boy done got this. Soulja Boy got that. 'Cause he only, I think he 2 years older than me, 3 years older than me, something like that. So I looked up to him in that sense. And now that I see all the stuff that he breaking down, like, well, I introduced y'all to this person. And people like, no, you didn't. He like, look, I introduced y'all this person. I'm like, this dude really out here influencing people. So I give him the respect for that on all levels. And I was talking about it on
his discography is undeniable. I don't care if you're the type of person that don't like his shit. I love Craig the Soulja Boy to this day. I ain't gonna lie. Fucks with that. And me being a part of the YouTube community since day one, like it was like, man, gotta ride with that, man. And then Mr. College Park, he ain't too far from me out here. And if he's still out, he probably in LA now. But he's he fought Mr. College Park, so he was a big part of the Atlanta movement. What really sold me on the Soulja Boy was definitely when he collaborated with Gucci Mane.
I remember that,
and that was a fire ass tape.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Soulja Boy is definitely, he has some iconic moments, but the thing is now he is so far away from what he was then. And I understand the internet has changed and he's just making that adjustment, but I hate the lying. Just stop lying. Like, you're going to get caught up.
Yeah, he said his sites were taken down because he had a photographer who got mad at him and took the Sellify. He hacked into the Sellify or Shopify, whatever it was, and took all the sites down. He's like, but they called me and we got it back up because they know I'm making all that money.
Yeah, I hear you. Hear you, Soulja Boy. I hear you.
What are your thoughts on that, Mr. Different, man? You got to weigh in on this one.
I mean, sure, I respect what he's doing right now. He's doing his thing, but I wish he had did it more. I guess more legally. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have easily, like I said, made his own game. Maybe not a console. He probably could have made a console. I don't know, but
right.
He could easily made his own game. Had like actually got a team behind it and all that. Because with the money he's making, you can't tell me he couldn't afford a little smaller game development team. Put together, made him a Soulja Boy game, put it out there, Steam early access, something like that. Did his thing that way. But
because those little small development teams, they would have asked him for at least $1 million. And he probably wouldn't understood that, games cost more than millions of dollars to develop.
Yeah, look at his endless runner game that was
trash tier.
Yeah. Y'all know. Oh, so yes, I mean, I wish he would just did that way, but I respect what he's doing. And he's speaking up. I just want to say, now my thing is, I want to hear the music. Where the music
he dropped the song on
Wizrd. The beat hard. The hook is pretty good.
Soulja Boy picks out some good beats, man.
I actually fuck with one of his producers, one of the producers that makes beats for him. So yeah, I know he got some good beats, but I ain't say he's the best rapper or the worst, but I mean he's right now, he fits in the landscape of how music is right now. He fits in that landscape. So I mean, it could go somewhere, but he's got to see if he get the push behind it, so he can make a comeback, so you get him a hit again. But so.
And I don't know why he signed with E1. He signed a deal with E1. Why not sign a deal with Empire? Like, Empire is the best record label for any of these cats. If they can make a comedian blow up off the Smile joint, why? Well, the song was fire though. I mean, no disrespect to Lil Duval at all. And I actually know the dude, the people that were behind that record too. Shout out to them because I won't fuck with them on their clothing line. But like, I don't know why he didn't sign an Empire. Like, his music, without a question, is not bad. Like, it's not bad at all.
Way better than to crank that stuff, man. That's a bit. I did. I grew up. I got tired. Back then I got tired of that because everybody played. I was like, man, I heard it one time. Oh, it's cool, but that's like, okay, I'm done. It got played out way too quick for me personally. But then after that whole phase, that he started getting into like the young Draco state, at the all the guns and all
Pretty
that.
Boy swag.
Yeah, I was like, okay. I say Soulja Boy's he got something now. It's like, okay, yeah, I can listen. I can listen to Soulja Boy now. I ain't gonna be keeping on repeat. But I can listen to a song now and be like, okay, got some good vibe. The beat hard, he got a nice little hook. He ain't got no bars, but it's typical of what the rappers are doing this day. So I mean, I can't hate on it.
Yeah, with Tekashi gone, he got plenty of room. That's all I got to say.
Oh yeah,
even when he was saying that he put people on, and when I was really thinking about it, like he was like Lil B, he was like,
true.
He
That's fact.
He was like, he was with the Pack, and they fell off, and I reintroduced them, and I'm like, wait a second. That is the first time I heard a Lil B outside of the Pack is when he was with Soulja Boy all the time.
Really? I remember when he was like one of the first like meme rappers, like Lil B.
Yeah, somebody was like, yeah, man, you need that Lil B, man, that wonton soup. I was like, what the fuck is wonton soup? What the fuck is that? I listened to that shit, man. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm down for it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know,
Ellen
I had a
DeGeneres was the
crazy
song for
experience
Lil
with
B I liked. Oh, my bad. What'd you say?
I had a crazy experience with Lil B. I ran into him at an award show, and he just like looked at me. And I looked at him. I was like, "Oh, what's up, you Lil B?" And he just like, "Yeah." He's like, "I know you, and I appreciate everything you do." And he just touched my shoulder and walked away. And I was like,
oh shit.
I'm like, what was that?
Well, yeah.
Like, all right.
He was the first type of celebrity that actually followed every person that followed him on Twitter. So that's what I really like about him, because a lot of people, they always think that if they have like, oh, if I follow 6 people and they're like 6 important people, but
it makes me important.
Yeah, like, nigga, please. No, it don't.
Nah.
But,
Show how you really is. But yeah, fuck a Lil B.
But then what was the other person that he said Lil Pump, right?
He said gave way to Lil Pumps and stuff like that for people like them to get signed and stuff like that.
Oh, that was somebody else. He said, well, I know he worked with Drake because he did that We Made It, and I thought that track was fire. But there was something else.
He was arguing with Famous Dex.
Famous
and they was talking about it.
They're IG about to fight.
He said Chief Keef.
Yeah.
I doubt. No, Chief Keef was definitely put on by a Kanye.
He said that he had,
but Chief Keef had his own wave.
I don't remember. Yeah, definitely in Chicago.
Yeah.
He was trying to say, somebody brought that up. I forgot what interview it was, and he was saying he brought him to the national stage before Kanye.
Breakfast Club, he said that. He said a Breakfast Club, didn't he?
It might have been. I don't remember which one it was.
He was in everybody Breakfast Club.
He been everywhere, man.
I said, God dang,
with everybody.
You like that, Soulja Boy?
off of a rant that with halfway lies, right? Just off of doing an IG live and just going full Tiger.
That's the best meme ever. That's the best meme right now.
Tiger. I like.
Oh yeah, somebody. I was looking at the chat. They did say Ariana Grande took her new song from Pretty Boy Swag.
Oh man, I gotta hear it.
7 Rings, it was called, whatever I think, something like that. 7 something. I just listened to the day. Matter of fact, I was like, let me hear this. I was like, oh okay, whatever. I don't even care. I listened to it. I was like, I got to the part they're talking about. I was like, well, I mean, she a trap queen. I guess she in trap game. So fuck it.
Oh yeah. I saw somebody put the Trap Queen shit. I think that was CMP that did that. Craft Masters. I didn't know what that was about, but I don't really vibe with no Ariana Grande. She's not on my radar at all. I'm too old, one, and too African American to even give a fuck. I hate to sound racist, but in that instance, like Ariana Grande, I listen to her music. It's like, yeah, she can sing. She's talented. I'm not listening to this shit.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I throw away the African American part and just say I'm too old, maybe, because there are some white women I've listened to and I've liked. Britney Spears, that was a what you call that, a guilty pleasure. Actually, I'm not guilty about that at all.
She had some hits.
No, that's really not a guilty pleasure at all.
Maybe with it, but yeah. So Young Drake
and Aguilera.
Oh yeah.
Jessica Simpson. Damn, I don't know where I'm going with this, guys.
we done derail real quick.
I'll tell you, you lost me at Jessica Simpson at that point.
Shit. Jessica Simpson, I know she married, and her sister too. But hey, anytime you want to go to Brown Town.
This guy. This is why this is the best podcast out there. I was gonna say, come to Spotify, iTunes, everything's ridiculous.
Oh man,
that's all tops today, ain't it?
Well, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Shoot, we probably, it's been an hour. We don't reset like 80 times.
God dang. You know how it is. I said, if you don't have mess ups in your streams, man, it ain't good. It ain't good.
Yeah, Hangouts takes a lot of bandwidth on the computer, anyways. Like, it takes up a lot of fucking memory. Like,
it's Google, man. I don't know.
Not to mention, the other day I streamed I was about to say 10K. Boy, I was about to lie like I was. I was about to Soulja Boy challenge. But I streamed in 1080 the other day, and I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and crank this up to 60 FPS. I was like, man, that would be lit. Like, making beats in 60 FPS, but nah, ain't happening.
Oof. It's been nice to watch.
Yeah, he said that Gucci headband looks floppy as hell. Yeah, he needs to retire that after that.
Yeah.
All that money he pulling out, all that money he made at the Soulja Boy concert, he get him a new one.
He probably gonna have a Soulja Boy Gucci.
Oh
He
man,
get a deal with them.
hey,
Yo,
shit, hey, that's a move right now for them. Shit,
all
he
right.
trending, he number one trending right now. Shit,
No, Gucci don't give a damn about no brothers,
I was about
man.
to say, they ain't gonna do it.
None of them designer companies. That's what will kill me, man. Like all these folks, all the brothers I know in the hood and all this shit, they be rocking the Gucci and Louis Vuitton. Man, they don't give a damn about your ass or your community, and you just wasting money on their ass.
they care about you to put that money in their pocket. That's what they care about.
Nope, don't even care about you there. Look,
Oh,
how many
damn.
people don't go to Barney's and shop, and niggas still going up to the Barney's and shopping and knowing damn well that you could be rich and black, and they will treat you like horse shit still. You spend the money and they just be like, "Don't give a damn. Black ass out of here."
Damn.
That's real.
Well,
This is America. Shit.
there you go.
But yeah, I appreciate everybody for joining in. DDS, thank you so much, my guy. We got to do this again.
Definitely. I appreciate y'all having me.
It's great. It's great.
I'll
Always.
be watching.
Mr.
I
Different,
don't
you
catch a
already
vibe.
know. You already know, my guy.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna roll the intro, outro again. Let's see what it do for everybody. And we are out of here, fellas.